and thank you for clicking on my video. My name is Mayela, and today I'm going to bring to you a day in the life of a public health nurse video. So you're going to be seeing what an average day for me looks like. So my name is Mayela, like I said, and I am a public health nurse. Public health nurses, if you're not familiar with it, we are registered nurses, but we hold a extra certification. Usually in the state of California, you get that certification with the completion of a bachelor's of science in nursing. So I have completed that, and my current position, I've been in it for about 8 months and I love it. It's the first time I have been in a position of a public health nurse. So public health nurses take care of whole communities, and my community, as you will see in the video, I'm actually not going to record any actual patients because that will violate a lot of privacy laws, so I won't be doing that. So the population that I serve is the farm worker population in a small rural town on the coast in California. So my current job, I am employed by my local county's health system, and where I come in is I go to this small rural town that I won't mention, but it's along the coast. It's very small. It's less than 1,000 in population, and it is a farm town. There's about 20 farms in this area, and I do go out and see these farm workers that do not have any insurance but do have some medical needs. So I go out there and we provide a lot of different services. I will discuss more of it along the video. So if you wanted to know a little bit more of what public health nurses do and what my day, my average work day looks like, just keep watching. I had to include my commute because look at it, it's so beautiful. There's a lot of greenery, and I'm in the mountains. It's about 40 minutes from where I live, but I do not get any traffic at all. It's steady pace, and I get a view of the ocean every single day. It is just amazing and one of my favorite parts and way to start my work day. Next, I'll be giving you an overview of my workspace. This is the clinic. That chair is a phlebotomy chair where I draw labs. Sometimes patients come to me, but mostly I go out to them in their workplace, which is the fields, the farms. This is a computer. I mostly sit here by myself most of the week, and just some other equipment, glucometer, a urinalysis machine. And of course, as soon as I get there, I have to disinfect everything. I did say that I'm the only person that uses this workspace, but regardless, I like to start off the day with a clean space. Sometimes I do eat lunch at my desk, and I just want to make sure that I clean everything left over from the day before. And you will probably notice that I do not wear scrubs. Not all nurses wear scrubs. Usually if you work in the hospital or maybe in the clinic setting, you do wear scrubs. But since I work out in the field, I don't wear scrubs. We're out in the elements. So when it's raining, if it's cold, if it's hot, I do have to dress appropriately, and scrubs are just way too thin of material. So I wear jeans. After cleaning my workplace, I like to go ahead and open my calendar. I am a classic paper and pen planner, so I just want to look through the day, the week, to see if I have any trainings coming up, any meetings that day, so that I don't forget. And of course, gotta have my coffee. Once I'm done looking through my calendar, I like to log on to my computer and onto the electronic medical record system that we use at my job. I like to see check for any patients that I need to go see that day. So sometimes I will either see them for a follow-up. I need to do some diabetes education on their new medications. I need to drop off new medications or refills. There's a lot of different things. Sometimes visits are unexpected. I'll show up to a farm ready to see one patient, but two more come up to me because maybe they're not feeling well, maybe they lost their insurance and are running out of their medications. So there's a lot of things that we do. I feel like my current position, it's so different than anything I've ever done before, but so far it has been my favorite. I get to work independently. I get to use all the skills that I have learned in the past and put them to good use. The other skill I use all the time is my Spanish language skill. The patient population are monolingual Spanish speakers, so it comes very handy. If you're currently working as a nurse and maybe you're not happy in the position that you are at, don't worry, keep working at it, and all the skills build up upon each other, so you will be using it whether you believe it or not. I am now restocking some supplies. My main home base is actually at the hospital that is about 40 minutes away. So I do have to go back and forth and make sure I have the supplies that I need, or else I will not be able to complete tasks or orders that were ordered by the providers. At this point, I will be getting ready to go head out to the farms. We head out to the farms during their lunch break and when they get off work, because they're working, so we're not able to see them. Their employers don't always give them time off so that they can see us. This is my nurse bag that I take out with me. Stay tuned for a video. I will go in depth on what I have there. Here I am on our way to the different farms. On this particular day, I went to go see a patient who was not feeling well. She was having some abdominal symptoms. So this was her workplace. She works at a nursery where they grow plants and flowers. So that's just me walking into it with my huge backpack. And this is the aftermath of the visit. Obviously, I was not able to record her because that would violate a lot of privacy laws, but I see people wherever we can. The back of a truck is usually my office space, so it works out well. You'd have to be highly adaptable in this position. Next, I'm just going to be showing you a few clips of the views that I get to see every day. Like I said, they are farms, so this one grows flowers. You saw all the chickens and the hens where they produce a lot of eggs. This scene here is pretty cool. It's how they grow strawberries. So this is the strawberry fields, and before this I had never even had the idea of how they're actually grown. So this position has opened my eyes to all the hard work that goes into growing our fruits, vegetables, flowers, and they are very farm workers are such an underserved community, and in fact they should have so much more because they put in all the work for us. Look at all these dahlias. This is a nursery where they grow dahlias, and it's just so beautiful. Next time you eat a fruit or have some flowers, just think about the farm worker that worked on it and made it happen. And next time you see one, thank them so much. Once I'm done with the visit with all the patients that I had planned to see at lunchtime or either after work, we head back to the office. This is just me getting into the truck, and I do go out with one other person. He does community outreach in the area, so he knows the area very well. Once I get back to the office, it is lunchtime, so I'm walking over to the other building where the microwave is. Now I am doing inventory. So one of the other services that we provide for the farm workers is we provide free medications for them for all kinds of conditions, so high blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol. We also do blood draws, we do vaccinations. Once a week, a nurse practitioner comes out and does physical exams. If people are not feeling well, they'll do further evaluation. I'm just showing you here hydrangea that was actually grown there in this small town. It's so beautiful. But yes, after I finish my inventory, this is just me showing you what all the medication looks like. It gets all locked up and ready to go for when I have to deliver some to patients. Next, I'm just looking through everything, making sure I document any patients that I saw the day. Always chart. At the end of the day, if I did any lab draws on this particular day, I did some lab draws, so collected some blood specimens. I now need to take it to the hospital that I spoke about, which is 40 minutes away, so that they can be processed. And this is me just walking in and delivering the medications to the hospital's lab. I do keep a cooler, and it has to be kept at a controlled temperature for it to be valid. So that is usually the end of my work day, and then I get to do it all over again the next day. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you are more interested in learning about what nurses do, a little bit of my background in nursing, or anything else related to it, please let me know in the comments. I do have also a video coming of a what's in my nurse bag video, because I do love watching these. I do watch other nurse YouTubers, and I'm always interested to see what they have in their work bags. My work bag in particular will have a lot of different stuff, because like I said, I do go out to the farms and see people wherever they're at. So stay tuned for that video, and please come back and subscribe. Thank you. Bye.